This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, today's trends, tomorrow's talk.
We love having you along for the ride here. We'll be checking with Matt Doolittle coming up in just a few as well. Lots of big things and great things happening in the world.
So if you weren't already terrified about AI and deep fakes, teenagers are using apps to nudify their classmates.
Oh, really?
Deep nudes, nude fakes, they're calling them nudify apps, where they can take a picture of someone from a yearbook, paste it on someone else's body, and also add voice technology from all of your TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and then create this complete deep fake of your classmate, totally nude, and doing some sort of porn scene.
We laughed at this kind of in the Running Man, not the Running Man, the Total Recall.
Yes.
You remember this?
Yes.
And where he was talking to himself and he was talking to Sharon Stone. And I was like, that's never going to happen. It's never going to be that close. I'm telling you, it is. It's here.
It's a problem. And it's not just a problem for adults. And of course, there's revenge porn and all of these other things. And Congress has come forward and they claim they're going to do something about it, whether they do or not. The Senate's passed a vote with regard to this kind of stuff. But when you talk about teenagers, already if you're sharing a nude photo of someone, that could be a federal offense. And that goes down on your permanent record. And
the defense would be, well, it's not really them. I just put their face on it, right? But
it could be.
But is their law set up for that?
Right, exactly. And how do you know? In a court of law, you're using someone's image and you're casting it on something else to disparage that individual, and you're sharing it with thousands of people.
And we go, well, hey, look, you can always say it's fake, but there's also something psychological that when you see something like that,
Yes.
that your mind does, I'm certain, goes down a line saying, well, there's probably, I could see this person doing that because I literally saw somebody do that, even though it might be them. I think with teenagers being able to do this, it's really kind of scary.
Yes.
I think the only way that you could defend yourself, I would be imagine with the metadata that's inside the video saying, okay, this was whatever. But how about when it gets to the point where that metadata can be manipulated to where it's like, no, this says it was a real video altogether. So it's a big deal.
It's still a psychological
Psychological,
thing because say someone prints them up, puts them all over the school, puts them on the group's Facebook page or something like that, and then the kid sees it. Next thing you know, then they have mental health problems because of that.
Right.
Here's the thing, and I didn't even know that goat. So there's no way.
Look, hey, that one time in Vegas, three times in
but,
Vegas.
But yes, in Vegas. But you can't tell. I was in Des Moines.
I mean, the
in
goat.
this video.
But
the
you were
goat
of
was
age,
embarrassed.
though.
I was of age.
You were 21.
Not sure the goat.
No, the goat was embarrassed.
There was no goat.
The goat said it wasn't him.
In goat years, yes.
Billy and I are great friends to this day.
That's a good thing.
We went into an agreement.
Yes.
We didn't, let's get me out of this.
Yes.
Altogether. Talk about fake stuff.
You both signed the paperwork.
We signed the paperwork.
Ladies and
Still in the
gentlemen,
goat?
We're moving on from the goat. Ladies and gentlemen, the results are in when it comes to natural versus plump. Lips. Lips.
Oh, okay.
Lips. And men prefer, drumroll please,
There it is.
the natural lips.
Yeah.
The Angelina Jolie version. Scientists at the University of Sydney showed 32 students a series of computer-generated faces with different lip sizes. Both male and female participants preferred a more natural-looking lip on both sexes. However, ladies rated fuller lips more attractive when judging other women. So much like fashion, I feel sometimes women do plastic surgery for other women. They do it because they want to look like that for other women as a competition, not so much as an attractiveness. It's the same way they dress, they choose certain things to wear, where men are like, what the hell are you wearing?
Why?
And then the girl's like, oh my God, you look fantastic. Right at you.
Because I think other women would go out and say that.
Yes.
And you can't say, if you're on a date and another guy says, oh, you look great, a man would hold back from saying that because she's with another complete sense. More of today's trends, tomorrow's talk.